Okay, so let's just make sure the stream is working before I actually start babbling on at you. I'm streaming on my shitposting channel, receiving your content. Your audience will receive it in a moment. Get ready. Okay, fantastic. You are live. Hello. So, I've discovered something. I posted about this on Twitter just now. No one really paid attention, but I think that's because they didn't really appreciate the gravitas of what I've discovered here. Embrace hyper ultra anti-thought. So someone posted a meme on my Discord server, which I could probably show on the stream. Give me a second here. If we drag this over here, yeah, there we go. So it's okay. So clearly, like, be aware that there's several layers of irony here that I'm aware of. Okay, this is not all serious. But there's this meme, alt post left versus post left, right? It's kind of the left these days is doing this thing often where they go harder and harder and harder on these really esoteric abstract theories, partly as a meme, but I have a feeling some of it's serious. In this case, it's like post-left. Okay, that seems like the modern alternative to what the left has been. But no, we have to go further. Alt-post-left. And you've got all these concepts on the right, which just, by their very name, they sound hilarious. Annihilectical materialism. Crisis cult, organic decentralism, Stirnerite Marxism, communization. And then there's one thing that really got my attention. Hyper-ultra anti-thought. That just sounds fascinating in itself, and I had to know, even though I knew it was probably a meme, I had to know what exactly it is. And there's only one place on the internet that really has any references to it, that really has any explanation that I could find, and I'm hoping that someone else can find something more interesting. And I'm just streaming this on my shitposting channel because there's some fucking hilarious stuff here. It's just, I think it's just a parody meme account, but we were having fun with it. So, embrace hyper-ultra anti-thought. And so you can imagine, like, you've got Sternerites, and I don't know a great deal about them, but from my peripheral perspective on what they do is they are sort of very much anti-abstraction. They are anti-systemism. They are in favor of very much sort of individual agency, and they believe that any sort of concepts of a greater sort of abstraction of multiple humans' behavior is a limitation, a burden upon any individual's ego. That's my peripheral interpretation. I haven't read much into it. I might be wrong about that. That in itself, to me, is sort of radical enough, although it's not necessarily radical left. You can be anywhere on the compass and have this sort of philosophy. But that already is radical enough, and a lot of leftists sort of like this thought. And so, how far could you go with that? Because you're basically eschewing the idea of abstractions, particularly as they pertain to collective behavior. How far could you go with that? You could, because they deconstruct everything, you could deconstruct all kinds of different concepts, including concepts themselves, and even including thought itself. Fuck off, Chrome. And even including thought itself. So, here we go. So I assume that anti-thought is maybe some esoteric theory, but I couldn't find anything on it. Ultra anti-thought, maybe some meme based on it, and then hyper ultra anti-thought is the meme that we've arrived at now. And it's quite funny. Let's go through some of these posts, and I have a panel of experts, expert autists with me to explore and laugh at this shit. So I'm going to bring them in now. Welcome, autists.
Hi!
Hello.
Yo. Carpo here today with you. Hello. How are you doing today?
Fantastic. So we've already gone through a lot of this, but I thought we would do it again for just a quick shitposty stream. So
absolutely,
the first post here is just iconic. You ever think? Stop.
Exactly.
This is how you anti-thought, my dudes. Time is a cop. I'll eat any clock. I think the idea here is that, like, if you're anti-thought, you're definitely anti-time, especially if you're like anti-concept, and so you would be anti-clock because it's just like a capitalist constructed representation of time. So obviously they're anti-clocks.
You remember?
Go on.
Go on, please. No, please. I'm sorry, I'm rude. I interrupt.
As I say, it's a meme account, but I think either there is some hint of seriousness in this, there is some message they're trying to portray, or it's a parody of some genuine people. So either way, there is some reality to this. So go on, Carl.
That's a bit too liberal use of the word people.
Okay, so you understand that to eat a clock is to eat time itself. But you see, if you eat a clock, no thoughts could reproduce. Because you need time for a thought to progress forward.
I mean, that is a good way of killing thoughts. By destroying time, you basically wipe out existence, and then there's no thoughts. So you have achieved your goal.
No. You have not wiped out existence. You just put everything to a still. Now everybody is equally still, not progressing. Which is not very progressive when you think about it. So therefore, anti-thought is not a progressive ideology.
No, but it is very equalist, very Marxist idea.
It is very
right?
communistic, yes.
It's the ultimate expression of communism, is destroying time.
Uzulu! I figured it out! When they say seize the means of production, they don't mean take it, they mean stop it!
They mean cease the means of production.
Cease the means! That boy's a fucking genius!
Cease the means!
Speaking of... Listen, I know that we're anti-thoughtists here, but we have to progress time somewhat, especially if we want to reach the anti-time utopia, okay? We have to get there.
You sound like a fucking robot.
Yeah, you're gonna bike again.
I have found the metaphor for anti-thought. I have found it. I will get it for you right now.
For anti-thought.
Alright, you guys on Discord should be able to hear me fine now with a different mic, and it shouldn't make a difference with the people on OBS, because OBS captures my mic fine. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. Of course, my friend.
Alright then. So, a lot of these are kind of impenetrable, but they're quite funny anyway. This is a good one. Socialism will make flat Earth real. We will make all heights equal. No orbs, discs only.
But to be honest...
Yes.
But if a circle is no beginning or an end, usually, doesn't that sounds way too much thought need to be put into that.
I have never contributed to a discourse ever, much less to accessible discourse. And then there's some Latin, which I'm going to look up. The fuck is this? No, Google. No, stop. No, stop, Google.
You know, Mr. Layman, because he's not doctor yet, he doesn't have PhD. Fucking, no, I'm kidding. He's like, shrimp-pilled, get shrimp-pilled, right? In this philosophy, you have to get croc-pilled. Because TikTok, the crocodile, eats time.
Fred Nucka came up with that.
Carl, what does the croc symbolize in this representation?
It symbolizes anti-thought because it has a small brain and it eats time. Hello.
Okay, here's the translation of that Latin phrase. Smile, loud voice, who is the person who elsewhere says smoking weed followers. Alright, just as consistent as the rest of this.
We need to snap our fingers because that was excellent beat poetry, you know?
No, jazz hands.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but you can't make sounds with jazz hands. Just sort of...
You can if you listen very closely. Look. I'm going to do it right now. Can you hear it? There is also jazz penis. Oh, sorry.
Fake anarchists against metaphor. But wait, this guy is against metaphor. How can anarchists be fake if they're against metaphor? Like, in his opinion.
Oh my god! It is in itself a metaphor! It is a metaphor!
It's a metaphor within a condemnation of metaphors!
It's fucking genius! Oh my god, Uzulu, hold on, I will link you to this one, okay?
Give this man an honorary doctorate now.
Hyper-Ultratude is selling pamphlets on the moon! It's asking bugs if they want to create the party. It's attacking not only false consciousness, but self-consciousness. It's a lot of other nonsense that seems deep when you read it, but then kind of falls apart on second consideration. It's literally creating a riot in the sheets. The fuck?
Don't let other people tell you that turning into a fucking rock isn't correct praxis. You be you, baby. I'm gonna save this. Rock. Descartes was... Oh, first off, Montaigne's argument regarding individuality and unknowability is infinitely more radical than this I jerk off, therefore I am bullshit Descartes was spewing or whatever the fuck. And in this article I will go at length to show. This has to be real. This has to be real.
Dude, it's honestly too good to be completely fake.
It looks like it's been extracted.
All right.
Becoming hyphen
Too
Catholic.
good to be completely
Oh,
fake. I can hear myself. There we go. Alt woke. I'm alt broke. Give me money. I want to buy some cootie insurance. I think this is like
They're speaking through. They're coming through. They've got past the thought barrier. They're speaking to the real world now.
Jesus
Argues
Christ.
that death is mandatory. Doesn't die anyway.
Death is a social construct.
If we freeze time, nobody dies.
Oh shit.
That's true. That's the perfect way to save life, is to basically remove everyone's possibility to life without actually removing the life itself. Wait. You remove their access without removing the thing itself.
You have to wonder, if you freeze time, don't you also freeze all the air molecules, so you'd be stuck in like the section of area?
Yeah, dude. Totally, 100%.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to move, but you'd be equal.
But everyone would die
everyone
then,
would be
because no one's hearts would be able to be moving, because all the other atoms would be
Yeah,
stuck.
but if
Everything would be stuck.
their hearts aren't
Everyone
moving,
would
but
be-
nothing else is either, so nothing can happen. They can't die
Uzulu.
because that requires time.
Uzulu.
Yes, Kappa.
You wouldn't download the super ego.
I'd have a hard time. Quote-unquote leftist idealist theory nerd. I'm gonna go watch some strategy videos so that I know what's going on in the new Overwatch patch. Me, a true revolutionary who disregards theory while getting sloppy with their post-gender boyfriend while getting killed every 5 seconds because I don't know what I'm doing. Lol, I don't know what I'm doing. This is what anti-thought gets you, dude.
Yeah, dude. You get a post-gender
Bad at
boyfriend.
Overwatch. Yeah.
It's a good thing they don't know what they're doing, because otherwise they'd be having thoughts. So,
It's a
you
good
know,
thing they don't exist.
Fuck!
it's a win-win situation,
Did somebody
guys.
just say thoughts?
Killing the big other in 5 easy steps. Get over yourself and others with this one neat trick.
You're thinking about this in the wrong way, because if they were to exist, they wouldn't be able to think as if they don't exist. They've achieved their goal.
Listen,
Excuse me, white man. Did you just say you're thinking about this wrong?
They've anti-thought themselves out of existence, okay?
Yeah.
It's very simple. The fight against meaning continues.
Oh my god,
They're
anti-thought
just standing-
advocate for genocide. I realize this now. You know in Myers-Briggs there are these people with like the T in their personality profile?
I'm aware of it.
He's...
Yes.
All of those have to be genocided.
Why?
That's why.
Now we know that Lozzie has it.
No.
Uzlu, have you heard of those like Antifa like self-defense training programs? You know?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
aware of them.
Yeah, it's like a BuzzFeed article, and it's like
This
the
is,
cringiest shit ever.
This is a long one, but it's, as I recall, it was quite funny. Oh no, it wasn't actually. It was just a lot of bullshit.
No,
Conclusions
I
are a
think-
false technique, a contrived closure to an absurd world. If you finish books, you're a reformist.
Just can't even read books.
You wouldn't finish a book.
They're right. Like, if you read a book, you're thinking about what the book's saying. So, you know,
You can read a book
No, you
anyway.
could just,
I found a cute one.
Just
I
go
found a
up to a
really
book,
cute
say,
one.
I
just
wouldn't
read
read you.
Derrida and then you don't think.
Fuck object permanence. If I can't see it, it's fucking gone.
It's true though. It is
True
inappropriate for
insurrectionism.
me to decide. Go ahead.
If you organize your thoughts, then you're a piece of shit statist.
Go up
That's
to a library and be like, I wouldn't even read you.
Did you just honestly say something funny? Just now.
Was.
Holy fucking shit. That's fucking funny.
Guys, don't you dare think about me. I can't stand being symbolically represented.
Stop. Please.
I will think about you, because I would think about you.
This
sorry,
dude is
I can't
up here
stand
arguing
it.
with the hotel staff while dressed up as Vegeta. It's like an old filler episode of Dragon Ball Z. Sorry. Kuro posted a shit meme! It is inappropriate for me to decide between lizards as someone who is not a part of the lizard community.
Dude, what the fuck? It didn't post my stream on Twitter.
You
Oh, wait,
guys know
Twitter's
that
crashed, never mind.
Ban Kuro, to be honest.
Jinx
Oh,
takes a
rip
strong
Twitter.
stance against lizard people. Okay.
True.
Read out the one I put in comments. That
True
one
Yeah, I
was
saw
really
that one.
fucking good.
If you
Yeah, I
organize
just read that one.
your thoughts. Oh, okay.
I'm just like super scrolling as far down as I can. I'm going farther down into the rabbit hole of non-thought. Oh, there is a limit. He does stop.
All right, I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, go.
Seems like we've been
Go
reblogged by meme-ufacturing. We want to assure you that this blog is against facturing of any kind, that is even against facts.
I mean, it's consistent so far.
Yeah, here's a good one. Me destroying my nephew's sand pyramid. Franklin, what the fuck did I say about hierarchies and fallacies? Listen, you 3-year-old liberal, you should build things like this! Points at my perfectly yonic negamid.
Hold on. I'm confused. A pyramid.
That sounds like a dome.
A pyramid. Phallic? How? My friend? Did you see a doctor yet?
Visit doctor.
This is why you're only an uncle, not a father.
It's true. Dude, I can't even tell what a negamid is.
It's like an inverted pyramid.
Yeah, but that's just a
Pyramid
pyramid.
actually. It's a
Oh,
pyramid
fuck.
actually.
Is it
Build
just your
triangle.
accent, or am I hearing this correctly? It's with an E, right?
Yeah, negamid, not a negamid.
Yeah. Let's see.
Way worse.
Trolley quote-unquote problem. Just don't do anything at all, I don't care if it saves lives, you can't pull any levers, any of them. The true moderate would take the middle route, derailing the trolley, but that would destroy property and require doing things.
And pragmatism. But honestly, I think this described defeatism. That you can't pull any of the levers.
Fuck academics, if you write words or read them, fuck off. And before you ask, yes, this post is being dictated to our amazing bourgeois pig of an intern, Stacy. She's really quite great, even if she's participating in reification of concepts. Fucking reification of concepts, man. We need to end this bourgeois oppression right now.
This guy clearly likes Muhammad because he was illiterate and couldn't read or write. So he's easily going to
Well,
know
he's a
this guy.
leftist, of course he likes Muhammad. What was it we were talking about before we started streaming? Cut, we were challenging each other. We were challenging
What
each
are
other
we actually?
in our anti-thought credentials.
Of course!
Did you just think about me?
Did you just come up with the idea of
First
us
of all-
challenging our own thoughts,
Did
which
you
we
just
don't have?
conceptualize time?
First of all, we did not think this, we anti-thought this. What do you think this is? Ah!
Everything
Sounds like
that goes through my
Copper's
mind
thinking
is
We
about
an
don't think this
anti-thought.
is Capo.
Exactly. Look. If we put our butt cheeks together, we represent the yin and yang. One thinks and one anti-thinks. And so far, the thinking has done the most of the hegemony over history, which again is oppressive because time. Now it's time for anti-think to take over, so we can reverse all the damage and oppression that has been done by making time still.
I'm curious
It's
what
easy.
chat anti thinks of this.
Anti-think. Anything is bad thing.
Oh, if it has anti in it.
We must arrest you for wrong anti-think.
Oh my
Arresting.
God.
You need to think to arrest people.
I fucking get it now. Uzaru,
Yes.
you know how Antifa are becoming anti-Semitic?
Yeah.
What if hear me out here, right? What if anti is a prefix for a whole stream of thoughts that are identifiable, identical to one another? Yes? That is why an anti-fascist will be an anti-Semite and an anti-thoughtist. And soon they will be anti-what?
Thought.
Anti-anti.
You fucking understand? They will collapse because it's like we said, the left will collapse itself. What do we need to do anything for? Let us quit YouTube. We don't need it.
I think we've just unraveled the fucking mysteries of the universe here. Anti itself is the thing to be anti.
Oh my god! Antimatter!
No, anti-antimatter.
Yeah. Anti-antimatter. But not matter. Matter and anti-antimatter are distinct, just the same way that thought and anti-anti-thought are distinct.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
I tell you what, I can seriously anti-think myself out of existence.
Oh my god! I can do that too!
Sensei
Stop!
levels.
Stop! I can't! I'm going to anti... No!
And that's how Carp died.
Holy fuck! You will not believe what I've been!
Or not anti-think yourself back into existence, Carp.
Shit! I anti-thought! And then I anti-anti-thought! And then... and then all I had to do was think!
Sounds like more than one of us are high.
Thinking brings us... Death doesn't bring anti-thinking. Anti-thinking brings death.
I think the only solution to the deconstructivism of the anti-group of philosophies is to deconstruct deconstructivism.
Hold on, let's think about this for a second, okay? Because you're treading on dangerous territory here, my friend.
Wake up, singing.
In order to deconstruct.
All right, we have to criticize the notion of criticism. Nay, the notion that things can be criticized.
Uzuru. You know deconstructionism?
Yes.
It, in itself, is deconstructionism, and I will explain how, okay? You take a piece of postmodernist text, you read verbose, superfluous, sesquipedalian garbage that makes no sense, and then you are trying to make sense of it. So what happens is, you take all these words in this one convoluted sentence, you look them up on the dictionary, because fuck off, you're not going to know what they mean, and then you're going to like guess in your head what the author is trying to say, meaning you will construct a meaning in your head based on the things that you read, and then you will deconstruct the construction in your head, thus deconstructing the construction that you have made from attempting to deconstruct this text.
Brilliant.
So there's a flow chart, okay? It's first attempt to deconstruct. Hit a dead end because you don't understand the text. Construct meaning. Deconstruct that meaning. Write a construction of meanings based on the deconstruction of the construction of that attempt of the deconstruct of the meaning.
But like we said earlier, we have to be anti-anti.
But Carpo, this philosophy that you've just developed, this system, how can I be anti it?
Oh, okay. So what you do is
then you're for.
You attempt to anti-deconstruct the text, and by doing that, you anti-construct meaning in your head. So then you anti-deconstruct the anti-construct meaning in your head that you have anti-constructed from attempting to anti-deconstruct the text.
It's obvious when you anti-think about it.
It's anti-obvious when you anti-think about it.
No, that's the next level, my dude.
With all these ideas you're putting in my head that I'm having to deconstruct, I'm going to have to deconstruct your deconstruction.
You think you are a bigger postmodernist than Carpo? You have never seen post-Carpo, okay?
I think we all need to see anti-post-Carpo at this point.
I have several questions. What the fuck have I entered?
You have entered my vagina, my friend.
You're anti-vagina, you mean?
Modernism?
Finish. Prepare for the biggest shrimp pill of your life.
I think you mean anti-shrimp pill.
The carp pill.
It's time
if
to
you will.
deconstruct the shrimp pill, okay? Yeah, I have a feeling that the further you get into this ridiculous, abstract bullshit, the more infinities you find and the less meaning you find.
It's not abstract.
I think you meant anti-infinities.
Thank you, Capo, for that clarification. That was well needed.
Exactly.
To be honest, Palestinians are just Muslim Jews.
Who the fuck are you? Who are you? What kind of stream do you think this is? Huh?
Give me a few minutes while I deconstruct Muslims.
I mean, this is anti-intellectual stream.
It's so anti-intellectual, no one can tell what the fuck we're talking about.
Perfect.
This stream is subtitled by Member TV.
This is probably the closest to postmodernist we'll ever get.
Can't you see
We
this?
have to go deeper.
Soon Carp is going to get an invitation, for an honorary doctorate at some university.
Listen,
that's what I've been saying, man.
Become
You've heard
doctor
of-
of philosophy.
You've heard
Actually,
of
now that you've
postmodernism.
mentioned this, sorry.
Heard of the red pill.
Go on.
You've heard
Now
of the
that
red pill.
now that Oscar mentioned this, I should take my edible now. Hold on.
Anti-unrealities.
You've heard of postmodernism, you've heard of post-postmodernism, but have you heard of post-post-postmodernism?
Stop.
Get
Please,
post-postmodernist red pill, my dude.
What about post-carpism?
There is no post-carpism. Carpis is eternal.
Oh, carp is
wait.
the final boss.
But wait, what if we're anti-eternal carpist theory? How can we,
Oh,
how can we
shit!
make this work?
How about
we can reason you out of existence.
anti-uncarpist eternal theory?
Hold on, let me
Oh,
roll
shit,
my
they're
D20.
fighting back.
Let me roll my D20 real quick. Fuck! A critical miss!
Capo,
Wait,
numbers are fucking concepts. You
you're saying
can't.
you're
You
running
can't.
the G20?
Oh my god, no. I rolled my anti-D20. I...
Tripolowski. Tripolowski.
The anti-D20 is made of pure antimatter and technically doesn't exist. And it has no numbers on it.
But
It just
isn't
has
it
anti-metaphors on it.
existing is pretty bourgeois.
Yeah, no, existing is very bourgeois. We need to deconstruct it, to be honest.
Deconstruct.
Honestly,
Basically, stop existing.
if we just destroy everything, we can achieve communism.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god, I realized something.
The food is gone. We're starving.
Have you ever played...
No more resource
finally.
inequality.
how many of you guys have played Final Fantasy VII?
Breadlines are a good thing. In the name of Bernie
Because at
Sanders.
least there's bread.
Corbyn.
Hell yeah.
Thinking.
What about anti-bread?
Oh,
The corporate conglomerates!
If we're gonna go
The
anti-everything
1%.
else, why not anti-bread?
Dude, I'm feeling so red-pilled, except feeling is a version of thought, and therefore I have failed postmodernism.
Guys, I'll be back in a sec. Anti-talk among
I
yourselves.
feel nothing.
Anti-untalk among each other.
Ah, yeah!
Anti-talk.
I will take requests now.
It's just a room of silent people.
request. Carp. So, how does one swallow the carp pill?
Here is how you swallow the carp pill.
It's a
On your knees.
suppository via your mouth.
Insert through your anus.
You get on your knees and you...
Actually, Lozi is onto something here. Here is what you do, okay? You take a bottle of ether. You drink the whole bottle of ether. You make sure that you have taken a douche in your colon area because ether can get messy. And then you stay in the fetal position until you are released. I mean, until you wake up in your bedroom, unharmed.
But not unraped.
Okay.
Lozi, please, this is wholesome stream. What do you think this is?
This is not your fantasy, Lozi. This is a stream.
Wait, are we live?
Of course we are. What do you think this is?
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
We are doing this live. It's live. Hello.
Unharmed, but not unraped this summer.
Anti-harm.
You know, there's something interesting about
Anti-harm.
Papa John's pizza that no one ever considered.
John Podesta.
Pizzagate? What?
There is something interesting about Papa John's that no one has ever considered.
That it's just
Okay.
it's just cardboard barbecue sauce and cheese sticks.
No, I said no one has ever considered it. That's why it's interesting.
Are we going post Papa John's
I
here?
see.
You understand? First of all, enough with the patriarchy. It's Mama John's. When are we going to learn?
No. It's Fub. It's parental figure John's. I don't know.
Do you people have Mamma Mia pizza?
But promoting parental figures is,
You know the relationship between Taco Bell and KFC when the south of the U.S. finally accepted Mexico as part of the U.S.
You mean Texas?
You take Papa John's and Mamma Mia pizza and you put them together, and now you have a Christian household.
Wait a minute, that's not how it works. Wait a minute.
All right. Here's guys. Do you want to learn how to deconstruct time?
No.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Let's do it right now.
Just give me a second.
In the kitchen.
I'm just deconstructing.
Me in the
Take
kitchen,
that.
yeah?
Take that, bourgeois constructs. My mother, a petty bourgeois bureaucrat for capitalism. Honey, please stop attacking the clocks in our house. You can work to deconstruct time through lobbying Congress. Me, Mao wrote about this.
What the fuck?
The only way to defeat time and to finally usher in the communist utopia of timeless, static existence is to destroy every clock. That's just step one. That's revolutionary thinking, my dudes.
Here is a question.
No.
On the computer that this man wrote this, right?
You want?
What does he see when he looks at the bottom left, or bottom right, or top right? What does he see?
Start.
Sorry, I said top. I said bottom.
On the other
right.
side.
But no, start is a direct reference to time. Time is seeping into everything. The bourgeois have control over the concepts.
He's just gonna have to destroy his
My God.
But no, we don't believe in concepts, so therefore they control reality itself.
We're
Is reality a
anti-concept because we're
concept?
anti-thought.
no, reality doesn't exist, therefore they don't control it.
No. Reality itself is a concept, and the concept of concept is itself a concept, as the tautology, as you have seen. A tautology is in fact a concept. Facts are concepts. Concepts
The
are concepts.
only
Saying
concept-
concept is a concept.
The only concept that we're allowed to believe in is the concept of concepts, but then we have to deconstruct that as soon as we've established that that encapsulates all of existence.
Oh my God! They hate themselves because they themselves are oppressive and they know it.
Yes.
Wait.
This wasn't supposed
Which
to be a
one are you
genuine
talking
red pill
about?
stream.
I'm sorry. I'm just all of a sudden very sad for them.
Yeah, well, they do it for themselves.
No.
I'm confused.
You
Is
wouldn't
this the-
download the super ego.
You wouldn't download the Super
You
Ego. I
would
thought you
have
were some
pirate
kind of
stolen
criminal.
music.
You wouldn't think. It's time to anti-think. Pay up, bourgeois.
While the use of words and memes can make the void more comfortable, you're fundamentally just furnishing the fucking abyss. Give up on words and get constantly astonished by the absurdity of life every fucking day, or don't, it's exhausting.
What a weak bitch! Eat some cereal, get some energy in you!
Now that sounds
listen.
like a seasoned veteran Rick and Morty watcher.
Listen, cereal doesn't exist because it's a combination of, the actual cereal and the milk, which means that it's an abstraction.
You have made me realize something.
It is a human
same-
construct.
Exactly the same as sandwiches, which we learned from this wonderful gentleman are not real, okay? They are a lie we tell to comfort ourselves. Everything is unique and everything is alone.
Yet everything is still the same. And yes.
Points at Congress, you're not a sandwich. Points at the pockets, you're not a sandwich. Points at a sandwich, you're not a sandwich. Points at the cosmos, you're not a sandwich.
Sandwiches aren't real. Does that mean you're gonna stop my
Hashtag no
Sorry.
true sandwich.
I found one that's really cute.
No
cute
true
and
sandwich
funny.
fallacy. Oh my God.
My new
These
praxis.
sandwiches are false sandwiches, and they're false sandwiches too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my God, it's true!
My God.
But we can't say that because fuck analogies, fuck metaphors, fuck all comparisons, go out into the woods in order to emulate.
That makes sense,
Neurons
actually.
only.
Did you guys know that the Manhattan terrorist got cleared of all charges because he
Yes.
came out as gay?
Oh, hell yeah.
I hope you're joking, my dude.
Yeah, seriously, like you're
Yeah.
kidding, right?
I mean, I hope you're joking that
That's
that
some
you're
Kevin
saying that
Spacey
because
bullshit right there.
I've seen the meme.
Yes.
Oh my. Uzulu, I just realized something. What is an anti-joke?
Well, we
A
already
fact.
know what an anti-joke is, but what if you could formulate something that is an anti-joke?
Well, if you formulate something, does that mean you have to formulate a thought?
That-
Yeah, do you
that's
have to
just fine.
deconstruct your formula?
Yeah, but it's an action in the pursuit of revolution, so it's okay.
Construct an anti-formula.
Okay, so once you've
How about anti-construct an
revolutionized the world,
anti-formula?
No!
once we've freed everyone, then we can deconstruct everything we've made.
My life is an anti joke.
I think you'll find that freedom is a spook.
My life is inexistent.
Abolish emotional labor. Punch people as a job.
No, A existent.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. When you punch someone, you are inflicting negative emotions on another person. Or you are evoking negative emotions out of the another person. Okay?
Actually,
Yes.
punching
How is that
is
not emotional labor?
ethically neutral because you want to punch that. Thus, you're creating good feelings, and the person getting punched gets bad feelings. Thus, they cancel each other out. So
Dude,
it's
it probably generates thoughts, to be
emotionally-
honest.
emotionally it's neutral.
But it probably
You
generates
know-
thoughts to punch someone, and that's heresy. Can't do that.
You say that.
With this
Consequences
entire
are
conversation,
authoritarian,
I'm having a
Mum,
hard
and we
time
should
thinking
destroy the
anyway.
consequence regime.
Oh my fucking god.
Don't give them ideas, Uzulu.
Who let Uzulu onto Tumblr? Get off!
This is what I said earlier. Come out as another
There's
king.
literally a thread on Tumblr where a person posted a burning ISIS flag, and someone got mad that it's Islamophobic.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, if we're talking about legendary Tumblr posts, you need to go find that one of the Joker without makeup.
I'm the Joker, baby.
And someone reblogged it and got pissed. Like, why are you insulting this person?
Here's a good one. Yeah, no, I know which one you mean. That was just stupid,
Yeah.
but here's a good one. Tendencies are solipsistic bullshit. The real anti-revisionism entails hanging out with Moss.
No!
Can anyone figure out what that means?
Uzulu, why did you cut off at the last moment?
Cut off at like the last.
He's edging us.
I bet it was on the stream, but I'll say it again, okay?
Okay.
You've started deconstructing words.
Yeah.
Coherent sentences.
Conveying
Deconstructing.
meaning via
It's
thought.
working.
All right.
Go ahead.
I think it probably went through to the stream, but I'll do it again.
Yes.
Tendencies are
They were just watching
solipsistic
anyway.
bullshit. The real anti-revisionism entails hanging out with Moss.
I know who they're talking about.
Kate Moss?
It's Moss from the anti-crowd.
I don't know who that is.
The
Oh, sorry, the IT crowd. IT crowd.
No, I think you mean anti-crowd, actually.
Why is Indy enter?
You're gonna be anti-IT crowd.
How many antis are we going with here today? We realize
Wait,
listen.
anti the IT crowd? What? No, that's a great
Yes. When you triple anti, by the way you disappear, I've learned this from experience. Don't do it again.
I think you should try again, just to be sure.
No, pink elephants.
It's the new #1 suicide method for radical leftists.
Did you say number one?
Number one forms people into hierarchies. How
That's a
dare
question.
you, census scum?
Okay, Carp, you'll like this one because I know you agree with it. Brutalism wasn't brutal enough. Fuck Windows.
Okay. Let me explain to you, huh? Why everything about that is anti-correct. Brutalism is making the Volgon from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
Take lots of money to make buildings.
Yes. I'm not seeing an argument.
If we ever needed to 9/11 anything, it would be buildings built by the fucking Volgons.
I think I might just remodel
by
my
Volkov?
channel into a brutalist channel.
kill yourself. You know how to kill yourself? You know how to anti-live, my dude?
We've involved 3 aunties.
Capo, by the sounds of it, the Volgons are just space Jews.
Listen here!
Pretty much. They're space bureaucrats.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I do not associate myself with this kind of anti-Semitism. I hope
What kind
I
do
do
you
not associate
yourself
with these kind of anti-Semites.
But you don't understand, I'm
We are
anti-Semitic.
we are unsemitic.
No, we are asemitic.
Post-Semitic. There you go.
Post-human. Uh-oh.
Nope, that's a real thing, and it's not even that strange. Alright, here's a good one I read to you guys earlier. You claim to be, quote, anti-state, but I don't see you complaining about the states of matter.
I do
you haven't
complain
been
about
paying attention.
liquid. I do hold on. I do complain about liquid a lot. to be
Liquid's
honest.
a bit of a dick, to be honest, yeah.
Exactly. It's like, Uzalu, man! Why do you spill on my shoulder?
Why do you
So
fall from
tempting.
the sky?
It was so anti-tempting.
Then shoot over there! Fuck!
Everything is bullshit, and nihilism is also bullshit.
I know why. Oh, I realized something. Uzalu, I know why bullshit is nihilism. Or nihilism is bullshit. Do you know why?
Go on.
It doesn't mean anything.
But that's perfect. We're anti-meaning because we're anti-thought.
Exactly. Listen, when we say thought, right? Are you sure that it's not like you know, it's the THOT meme, but British people wrote it? Like, are you sure it's not like that?
I think you may be thinking not right.
Oh, yes, we are not alt-right. You know, we're anti.
Lozzie
We're
is
anti-right.
Lozzie is prime Thoughtatron.
Is she actually? Are you thought?
Thought?
Listen,
Are you
Capo, I can say things that will manipulate the composition of your trousers about Lozzie. Okay, ready?
Just avoiding
Lozzie,
the question.
Lozzie is it? The composition of your trousers. Yes, I can anti-rent them. Ready? Lozzie is a 12-year-old trap.
Nah.
I'm not.
Uzalu, please. The only way I would fall for that is if we were in a country where 12 years old is the age of consent.
What if I told you that she was a 21-year-old trap?
Is 21 years old the age of consent in this country that we're in?
Of course, you don't know.
Countries are
What if I
human
told you
constructs. It
we're
doesn't
heading to
matter.
the Philippines?
Carp, I think you'll find that age is a construct of time, which is a bourgeois concept. That's,
Exactly. Michael Jackson was innocent. Why punish the man? Oh my God! Catholicism is the true religion.
If we apply these ideas, Islam didn't do nothing. I can see why the left doesn't think Islam's so bad, to be honest.
But they insult Catholicism because priests. Why? No consistency. I know why. It's because Catholicism has nicer things.
Listen, the priests are just trying to prove a point. They're just trying to prove a point about anti-age. It's an oppressive system. They're radical leftists, these Catholic priests.
You know, that still does not justify these age fluid fuckers because, oh, I'm age fluid. No, you're not. It's construction. You are a liar!
Yeah, but Carp, think about this, right? All decoration is useless. To paraphrase Le Corbusier, a grain elevator in its simplicity is more beautiful than the most ball-in cathedral.
No, it's not! You're a fucking idiot who cannot appreciate beauty. Kill yourself!
I tell you what, mate, I might just anti-kill myself at this point.
You just might anti-love.
I'm pretty sure that's just masturbation.
Stop existing.
Or eating. It's
Yeah,
one of those
that-
things.
That may be
Hey,
masturbation.
live yourself.
Please don't masturbate on stream.
I will masturbate on stream.
Especially when it's yours.
Please anti-masturbate on the stream.
Listen. The mid-20s are a con, an inside job created by the Calendar Industrial Complex for profit.
When you say mid-20s, is they saying like 1920s or
I'm
like
not
our
sure.
age? Like to be in your mid-20s? There is no such thing as mid-20s, my friend.
Considering he said calendar, I think he means the years in
yes, but you measure the time of your age also by the calendar.
You can't measure the time. Time doesn't exist.
That's true.
Time is a unit of measurement, actually. Now that you think about it, it measures the rate of change.
Yeah, but measurements have to be thought out.
Time is just a way to exploit capital out of the working class. Clearly,
time is the thing that you have to go by to realize when do you get to have sex with the person. You know.
Yeah, but what if you were anti-time? You would never have to worry about such things. Everyone could just be equal.
Exactly. So clearly, this philosophy is inherently pedophilic.
Oh my fucking God.
So what we should do is not get crock-pilled.
Time works for the working class too.
Oh yeah, true.
Why don't you anti-pill us on the?
Without time.
Why don't you anti-pill us on the croc? The croc time killer.
Okay, I will explain to you. You know Peter Pan?
Peter Pan.
You mean Peter Pan?
Yes.
Peter Pan.
No, not Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan and his friends. Habib, Fatima,
Habib,
Osama,
and Osama. Yes, you know it.
And Jamal.
And Captain Hook.
Captain Hook put out a fatwa on Peter.
Yes, that's true. On Peter, please.
No, Piotr.
We can if TikTok the croc is too convoluted a metaphor for you, we can talk about Harry Potter and the prisoner of Azerbaijan. Okay, if you want, you can do it. Whichever one you like. Do you want to talk about Harry Potter or Peter Pan? One of those.
Well, that's a difficult
Peter
choice.
Pan? Okay.
But to be honest, making a choice would be oppressive. So I'm just going to anti-choose.
Exactly. Okay, so I don't give you a choice. Okay, so Peter Pan, there is TikTok the croc. He is a croc who eats time. Okay, he eats a croc. That is why in this post here, time is a cup. I'll eat any clock. They are croc-pilled. You see. So to be croc-pilled is to be a croc and a pedophile.
Never tip your head and stop to talk a while.
What the f?
End it, Lozzie.
And yourself.
Never.
Anti-sing.
Anti-sing? Hold on. When you say anti-sing.
Anti-continue.
Is that the final red pill?
Bourgeoisie fucking propaganda, Lozzie.
What is anti-continue? Hold on. This is an interesting concept because, hold on. What is anti-continue? Because it's different from anti-start, right?
Anti-continue is the battle cry of the anti-time revolutionaries. This is what we must achieve. But through action, we mustn't theorize because we're anti-thought.
Hold on. I am very confused. By anti-time revolutionaries, you don't mean time anti-revolutionaries. Nor do you mean anti-time anti-revolutionaries. You mean anti-time revolutionaries.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so here's the problem, right?
They're the revolutionaries of the non-existent future.
Okay, but this is a problem, okay? Because if you say, is it non-existing future or is it non-existing anti-future?
Or is it the past?
It's a future that can't exist because time is a spook. But they are of the future because they will be.
But if it doesn't exist, my friend, so they don't exist. So, are you yanking my chain?
They don't exist at the moment.
You're thinking with too much of the bourgeoisie indoctrination that they've oppressed you with, okay?
Oh my god, fine, here, I will donate all of my money to your Patreon so that I am poor piece of shit so I don't have to be bourgeois anymore. You happy?
Listen
But we
to
haven't
me, Carl.
gone round.
Listen to me, Carl. You can anti-exist without existing. Just think about it.
No, don't say that!
Okay.
Fuck!
Cobb, you went too far. You tried to anti-exist.
No!
That's not a good idea.
Stop it!
Dude, I almost went myself there too, but I managed to hold on because I anti-existed, okay?
No!
Poor fella.
He's...
It's alright, Carp. Just exist for now.
Carpo has ADD.
We can deal with the existence revolution later.
No hurt Carp.
We can deal with the anti-existence revolution later, okay? For now, just exist.
But
pink elephants.
But you think, therefore you are. So we have to take on both at the same time. It's going to be hard
we
and
are
long.
Anti-thought. Therefore, we do not think. We only anti-think. Therefore, we aren't. Therefore, no car, please.
You anti-think, therefore you anti-are. That means...
Shit.
You know, I almost had it for a second. For a second, I almost had it. You know, I realize what I am right now. I am that guy, that pawn shop guy in Men in Black who gets his head shot off every time and his head grows back, you know?
No.
We've just come to the realization that if we anti-think, we anti-are.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, hold on. Hold on. I am, suppose I am anti-Descartes, yes?
Okay, yes.
Anti-I, anti-doubt, anti-therefore, anti-I, anti-think.
Yes,
Anti-I,
okay.
anti-think, anti-therefore, anti-I, anti-am.
Yes. This is the revolution.
Take this sentence, cancel out all the antis, and you have I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am. But here is the thing, Mr. Smarty Pants, you did not consider all the possible variations by placing any number of configurations for the word anti to all those words.
We just had to get postmodernist with the word anti.
Except for the think.
Habibi, you think postmodernism is still a thing? Huh?
we just need to get postmodernism with meaning.
Exactly, but you see, here's the thing. Here's the formula.
Wait, we're skipping postmodernism.
Here's the thing. Write this down.
Postmodernism
Okay.
is a thing of the past, Lozzie. It's gone. It's done. Its time is over. We have to we have to anti-do it.
Yeah, there is an equation to this, by the way. When you have 4 hyphen posts, that equals 1 anti. Okay, so an anti something is actually how many posts?
By 8 times.
8.
Post 8 times.
Exactly. But hold on.
Exactly.
This is anti hyphen anti, not anti plus anti hyphen. Okay. If it's anti plus anti hyphen, it is 2 sets of 4 posts hyphened. So you don't hyphen those 2 sets of 4s. Okay.
What if you put Nihilo at the beginning? I have a feeling that Nihilo is like 4 posts.
No, it's like it has to be odd number, you know. It has to be like.
How about 17 posts?
17 is good, yeah. Hold on, what's 17 divided by 2?
Fucking 8.5.
17 halves.
8.5. Okay, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with 8.5, right? Divide
fucking,
8 point.
It's 17 over 2 as a fraction. There you go.
No. Listen. 8.5, yes?
Yes.
Let me ask you something. What is the point?
There is none.
Exactly, get rid of the point. What do you have? 85!
But wait,
is that an odd number?
If the point is that there is no
it's not an odd number.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
Is it an anti-point? Is it a contrapoint?
We have anti-points.
I'm sorry, I had to deconstruct a few words there, so just what?
Well, if the point is that there is no point, what is that then?
No, you don't need the point, you just need what. But even then, we can deconstruct that, so we can just have breathless air.
I think I need to anti-continue this stream, to be honest.
You're going to anti-continue the stream?
What?
All conversation.
You do realize you're going to play this in reverse, is what you're going to do. Like a Coldplay music video!
Listen, buddy, I'm Post playing in reverse, okay? I'm Nihilo playing in reverse.
Can you not Nihilo anything?
Listen.
Oh my god! You can't Nihilo anything!
But you can Nihilo nothing!
Exactly!
So retarded.
Dude,
that's Nihilo hyphen Nihilo!
I'm such a potent post-nihilist, I'm Nihilo the Void!
This is so fucking...
The best part about this is that all of these conversations have been had by people who genuinely are going through these thoughts seriously.
But
pay for it too.
No thoughts.
I'm sorry. These anti-conversations have been had by anti-humans who've been anti-going through these anti-thoughts with complete anti-sincerity.
Oh my word.
Carbo is Jazzman. Yes.
Speaking of Pokemon Go, the whole field of reality is already instrumentalized by Capital. You fraud hacks. Why did the Jacobin take the rant Chris wrote while the servers were down about how, like, Pokemon is somehow uniquely fucking neoliberal as an actual thing to put up for people to read? I am ashamed and kind of mad. Poor guy.
Wait, what? Well, how dare you talk about Pokemon that?
He's just trying to anti-think in a nihilo anti-thinking world.
Hold on.
I'll Nihilo anti-think his ass.
Oh, baby, that's so unfortunate. Did you say Pokemon or Pokemon?
Pokemon.
I think
are you talking about Pikachu or Pikachu?
I think adding B's to the beginning of things that don't otherwise have them is the next revolution of anti-thought language postmodernism.
Listen, it's not a good thing, by the way, that this exists. You don't want to meet Carbo. He's not a good guy. He's a very bad man. Or Baba, he's a shit, that guy. You know what he does with his big arms? He fists Olive.
Listen. Don't let the Tumblr left make you think that crying isn't communist praxis, okay? This is important.
Okay, Carpo is going to turn MRA for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Honestly, if you are a man and you don't cry, I don't trust you. Okay, that's too autism. Too psycho autism, okay?
Holy shit.
Yeah. But
I
you
cannot
see,
be trusted by the Carpo.
Oh no, Uzuru, please, you cry. I know you cry.
I don't think so.
You do. Yeah, you do. Are you going to tell me when you saw Littlefoot's mother die? You were like,
what movie
that's
is
pretty
that?
tough.
That's the Land Before Time. Motherfucker.
I've seen it.
Are you telling me when you saw Passion of the Christ and Jesus fell on his knees and like the cross hit him in the back of the head and Mother Mary was like, oh no! You didn't go like, that's pretty sad. Are you telling me when...
I was just anti-laughing because I anti-saw it.
Just cry and laugh again.
Wait, I think I've got one. Are you telling me you didn't cry when General Shepard killed Ghost?
Oh my god. Fucking... How dare you spoil... What's that from again?
You anti-thought.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Oh fuck Modern Warfare. Who gives a shit, man?
I haven't given a shit about Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2.
I haven't given a shit about anything since I stopped thinking, okay?
I don't know if
that is why you don't cry.
You've got to be anti-shit giving. Okay?
Oh my god.
It's not a charity, it's just communism.
Okay.
This is the most ever fucking
let's get real here for real, right? When was the last time everybody cried?
Wait, Uzulu, are you dividing by 0 right now?
Are we being serious?
I'm anti-dividing by 0, Lozzie. I'm post-0 division.
But you are sharing nothing in communism. You're saying nothing in communism. That's dividing by 0 because communism shares everything.
Oh my fucking god! The anti-0 is everything else.
Anti-0 is infinity.
No, because not 0.
Curb. Anti-0 is infinity. That's a no.
No, but I don't think you understand that. I really want to die.
Kill yourself.
Why are you
fix your mic?
I'm just saying that infinity includes 0. How can anti-0 include 0?
No.
How? Yes.
No.
Does infinity include 0? I don't think it does.
Yes, it does. I write proof.
Infinity is the opposite of 0 because 0 is infinitely like nothing.
This is actually triggering
and
me. Like, for real.
infinity is infinite everything. It's infinite. Since we can have something that is nothing, that means it's finite.
I love that when I looked up does infinity include zero, the first result is Stoner Philosophy Reddit.
Eliza's trying to deconstruct our stream.
Anti-stream.
Eliza's trying to deconstruct the stream, but I've told her that it's an anti-stream, so she should be okay now. Although she does have cancer, so
does she actually?
If this is an anti-stream, why does your name say streaming instead of anti-stream?
We did accidentally give her cancer using this stream. Yes.
She should be able to think and think that cancer out of existence.
Yeah, if you just either anti cancer or post cancer or nihilo cancer.
Oh yeah.
Just put that in your theory and you'd be fine. You'd be good to go. That's the cure right there.
Fuck yeah.
You can just reason it out of existence.
Cure for cancer I've ever heard.
Put it in your theory.
Oh baby.
It's just found the cure for cancer.
You know why 8 is better than 0?
Because 8 becomes infinity if you turn it on its side?
No, because it has 2 holes instead of 1. And with that, I will go to the kitchen and get some water because my voice is fucked.
Another reason 8 is my favorite number.
Carbo, that kind of sexism is why we need men's rights. Because you're saying that men are zeros and women's are 8s.
But if you turn the 8 to the side and put dots in the middle, you have boobs.
Who has
if you're
one
that
hole?
desperate, any woman can be an 8.
Is that what you're hoping for, Lozzie? Is it?
Played your rounds.
Open your hole for me.
Hyphens suggest a synthesis which is always never complete. Get back to me when you've developed Marxism, Leninism, and anarcho-syndicalism. Anyone want to give a go at attempting to understand that one?
Hyphens? But don't hyphens join things? Do we need an anti-hyphen?
Yeah. I think you're on to something.
Is the anti-hyphen just mixing the words together in like some kind of alphabet soup or something?
Like smushing them together?
The anti-hyphen is your stomach.
No, the very point of a hyphen is that words are better separate, like races.
I cannot hear you, man. Okay, now I can hear you. What's up, baby?
Wait, hello.
Here's how you deal with the...
suggesting that.
Here's how you use anti-thought to deal with seasons, right? In winter, abolish cold, reverse entropy, we shall warm ourselves in the heat of exploding stars. In summer, abolish the pants form and destroy the sweat concept.
Abolish pants?
Sweat is a
pants
concept.
Form.
I agree with
But I need my
pants, to be
pants.
honest.
Did they just say
I'm not
entropy?
gonna wear anti-pants.
Did
I'm
they
already
just...
ahead of the curve. I already
Did
don't
that
wear underpants.
fucking poser say entropy?
Yes.
It's anti-entropy, you amateur anti-thoughtist garbage!
How can you have a degenerating universe if there is no universe?
Do we live in an anti-universe?
You not necessarily, you know, you could have a universe without degeneration. It's just a different universe with different...
You can't have a degenerating universe without a universe.
Sorry, I'm so sad.
Oh my word. Uzulu, what if we actually live in the anti-universe and there's a universe that we think is anti but is actually the true
with no radical leftists in it.
Exactly.
Okay. Did you triple anti?
My computer... Oh, fuck!
Your computer triple anti decrashed, did it?
Okay. My computer antied once and it froze. That's why.
I was just speculating that it may have triple anti decrashed.
Oh my god!
Carbo, you need a more woke computer, to be honest.
You know, I feel like those black guys in that movie Ace Ventura 2, Pet Detective Nature Called, where they go shikaka and they all kind of get on their knees. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know the kind of black guys I feel like?
No. Oh, okay. I thought something else.
What's
They're called rapists.
I just
Super predators.
I just watched that though. That
How much of a
movie was
shitlord
funny.
do you have to be? That's my question. How much of a shitlord do you have to be?
In order to
what, or is that the end? How much of a shitload do you have to be?
Carbo.exe has stopped working.
I just want to know the prerequisites so I can qualify.
Aren't you a shitlord?
I suggest we deconstruct the definition of shitlord. Well, not even the definition, since definitions aren't real.
Definitions are anti.
They are anti-real, though.
No, definitions are a tool used by the bourgeoisie to oppress the proletariat.
Oh my god.
Clearly.
Casper is a very attractive man.
So to truly be anti-definition, I should just be cat, pickle, Nosferatu, just blah 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 blah.
You should just anti yourself out of existence, to be fair.
Whoa, fucking shit, bro! What the hell? Discordia! I am shocked at you!
You first, Discordia, you first!
You were so nice and harmless and shit, but now all of a sudden, kill yourself! What? Also, how's it going?
Anti-kill yourself, to be honest.
My name is Carl.
Alright, lads. I think we're gonna end the
Alright,
stream.
are we good?
Yeah.
Alright!
Bye!
We're gonna
I have
anti-continue the
information
stream.
that will lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton.
This has been Uzalu Stream. Please like, share, and subscribe. My channel, not him! I'm kidding.
No, but actually, Carbo does streams. They're funny as well.
Yay! Yes, go to youtube.com/cardmerchant and subscribe, please. I need money.
Is that actually the URL? Or did you just make that up?
No, it's but please check description.
So now I have to put a link in the description. Thanks, Carl.
Please! Help refugee!
What are we?
All right, I think it's time to stop thinking as a concept. And,
Goodbye,
everyone. No.
Bye!